We're going to play Lamar or Lamarket. And so, what quarterback would you rather take over Lamar Jackson next season? Lamar or somebody on Lamarket? Are you ready?
Yeah, some of these guys are not on the market, technically.
Well, I'm just saying, I am comparing Lamar to the Lamarket.
Would you take Lamar Jackson or Matt Stafford next season?
Stafford, and here's why. Remember, Lamar has less than 3,000 passing yards. Less the last 3 years. Stafford had 6,000 in the Super Bowl year. So Stafford remains an elite arm, an elite pocket passer. He's not as mobile, but let's just not forget, he's been in L.A. twice. A unbelievable playoff run, beating Brady, among others, and Burrow. Go ask teams around the league how easy that's been in recent years.
Lamar Jackson or Tua Tagovailoa?
Lamar.
Okay.
I think there's lack of athleticism and elusiveness. And I also think they both had injuries. But Lamar's injuries aren't career-ending. I think Tua's one concussion away from that discussion being very real.
Now, I don't think this next one's close, but Lamar Jackson or Dak Prescott?
I think Lamar's a much more dynamic athlete. I just think the other thing is now Dak is having injuries, so that concerns me. Dak's been injured in 2 of the last 3 years. So I get there's a wow factor to Lamar that Dak just doesn't have.
Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts next season?
I think it's Jalen Hurts. I think he is the next. Is he going to join our top 5 club? If Jalen has another year like last year, then there are 6 quarterbacks in the NFL who are people that would go on the market if they were available, and you would have a bidding war. So he's had one great year. And here's the thing about Jalen. Completion percentage, passing touchdowns, passing yards, all climbing. So we haven't seen the best of Jalen Hurts. Like, what if he takes another 15% leap up? He was arguably the MVP last year.
Lamar Jackson or Jimmy Garoppolo?
Lamar, again, one's a game manager, one's a playmaker.
Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray?
This is the hardest one for me.
Oh, come on. Kyler Murray.
I think I'd take Kyler. I think he's a significantly better passer. He's not nearly as... I think he throws the prettiest ball in the league. I also think Kyler is not as reliant on his legs. He doesn't get hit as much. I think Kyler, again, is this short-term drama or is this was the hardest one for me. I've said before, Kyler Murray throws a beautiful football and he's elusive, but like Russell Wilson, he doesn't need to pick up a lot of running yards. He can sit in the pocket and throw darts. I think sometimes Lamar becomes a little dependent. I mean, he's had less than 3,000 yards passing. This was the hardest one. Now, I may regret this,
yes.
But by the way, I'm now getting drama from Lamar. So you say, what about the drama from Kyler? I'm now getting it from Lamar. So the drama thing now, if none of this stuff, if Lamar had already signed and there's no drama, then I take Lamar. But now you add the drama to Lamar and the injuries to Lamar. Now it's go either way coin flip. I'd take Kyler.
Lamar or Russell Wilson next season?
See, you and I think Russell's going to go up. So I would
can't get much worse.
Well, I would take Russ because Russ doesn't get hurt. I don't get much drama. Again, this is close, but I think Russell Wilson going forward with Sean Payton, I think he's going to revert back to a very successful quarterback.
What would Lamar Jackson be with Sean Payton?
Well, but he's not. Now, then I'd flip it. But I think Sean Payton is the tiebreaker here for Russell Wilson.
Lamar Jackson or Derek Carr next season?
Again, playmaker versus more of a game manager, though I like Carr more than most. Derek's got a losing record, 63-79, no playoff wins, so that's the reality of he's got a losing record.
Lamar Jackson or Jared Goff?
Okay, now again, I am the last remaining Jared Goff fan in national media. Does everybody get this? I take Goff. Does everybody get this?
You would take Goff over Lamar?
Time out. Never hurt. No drama. Got the living hell beat out of him at Cal. Never hurt. No drama. He led the NFL last year. Passer rating at home. He led the NFL last year in touchdown passes at home. Is he old school? I get always available. Always available. A lot of touchdown passes, zero drama. I mean, he got to a Super Bowl. I've seen him out-duel Mahomes. Throwing the ball, out-duel Mahomes. I've seen it with my eyes. Probably the best Monday Night Football game in the last decade. Remember that game was supposed to be in Mexico? They moved it?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw him out-duel Mahomes. Throw for throw.
Held to, was it 3 points in the Super Bowl? First team to not score? Okay.
Yeah, you remember that. I remember the dominating win over Mahomes. All right.
Lamar Jackson or Mac Jones?
Lamar. I mean, again, Mac's got, I do think big playability out of your quarterback is something. Now, it's either you can throw it or nobody's, there's one Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes. But I just think there's just limitation what Mac can do.
Lamar or Kirk Cousins?
Lamar. Again, one guy, by the way, is not good in big games. Lamar's giving you a lot of home runs in big games.
Lamar, Trevor Lawrence.
Well, Trevor Lawrence, to me, is, next to Andrew Luck, the best young quarterback in a decade. So that's not, losing out to Trevor Lawrence is okay.
All right, here's a layup. Lamar Jackson or Daniel Jones?
Lamar.
Okay.
For all the Daniel Jones fans, he had 15 touchdown passes last year. I don't want to hear about his own. I don't want to hear about it. With Brian Dable, 15 touchdown passes.
And then
in the weak NFC.
Yeah, last one's for Jets fans. Would you take Lamar Jackson or Aaron Rodgers next season?
Lamar Jackson. I do not believe Aaron's washed, but I do think you pointed out something about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I thought was very, very clever. Aaron has become strictly a pocket passer. Aaron used to give you some wiggle. He doesn't really anymore. He doesn't want to get hit. So Aaron now throws the ball away more, dirts it more, and doesn't run as much. By the way, smart, not knocking him for it. Brady did this at the end. Dirt it, get out, roll down, don't get hurt. But Aaron now is a purely pocket thrower.
Hey, let me ask you about Kyler Murray. I just want to, are his big plays, do you think he's got a penchant for like the Hail Mary at the end of the game, some flashy, exciting moments. Are big plays obscuring what has been kind of an underwhelming career as a number one overall pick? Four seasons. He missed 6 games last year. He missed 2 the year prior.
Let's just give me the numbers. So he's missed 8 games. That's not terrible.
8 games in
4 years.
4 years.
I can live with that.
He's sacked 1 billion times.
Okay, not his fault.
He gets a lot of passes batted down at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's understandable. How about you give me the numbers that matter?
What are those?
Took a team to the playoffs with dysfunction everywhere.
Okay.
In a tough division.
And what happened in that playoff game?
He
basically went to the bench in the fourth quarter and said, "No mas. I don't want any more of this Aaron Donald smoke. I don't want to go back out there."
Sometimes I mail in my third hour. It happens.
The power hour? You're mailing in the power hour? Oh, that is so devastating.
Yeah, and Lamar Jackson's got 1 playoff win. Kyler got there.
No.
Lamar went to a highly functional organization. Kyler went to a completely dysfunctional organization. We all know landing spot matters. So Kyler's had to overcome a coach that's been fired, GM been let go, an owner that players in the league grade as the worst team in terms of nutrition and support for players. That's dysfunction. And he dragged them to the playoffs. Again.
Interesting.
Again, now that I get drama with Lamar, what he and Kyler. So Kyler's going to give me 4,000 yards passing. Lamar's going to be under 3,000 yards. So I get, and now Lamar's a more dynamic runner, but nobody says Kyler can't move. So I get mobility, a better passer, took a dysfunctional organization to the playoffs. Yeah. By the way, Flacco and Dilfer won Super Bowls in Baltimore, 15-8 in the Brady Manning era. Baltimore is rock solid as a franchise. Arizona is a tire fire.
Should we compare drama, Kyler and Lamar?
Well,
they paid Kyler Murray
way
before they had to.
I know.
It blew up in their face.
Drama's
he
drama.
removed all the crap from social media with Cardinals on it. He made them remove a clause from his contract.
I didn't love it either.
Come on. Lamar is not on that level of drama. Come on.
No, but drama's drama. I mean, he did, his big drama. You got to be honest about this.
No,
Lamar tweeted a trade request. Couldn't keep that to yourself. Couldn't keep that in-house. That's a lot of drama.
What's worse, tweeting a trade request or demanding?
Tomorrow I tweet. What do you think my bosses would do tomorrow? I demand a trade request in the place I used to work. How do you think that would play
They would
upstairs?
say, you got a contract. Be quiet and go do the show. That's what they would probably tell you. And guess
So
what?
does Lamar.
The Cardinals tried to tell Kyler Murray, you got to do your homework. And he said, no, I'm not doing my homework. Take it out now. And they acquiesced.
You know what he was saying? All Kyler Murray said is, I don't study at home like a lot of the kids, but I still get a B+ on the test.
Dude, they had access to his computer, and he did not look at any of the homework.
Who said that?
The Cardinals. Come on, that's why they put the clause in the contract.
Well, people put
Listen,
a lot
I was wrong on Kyler because I liked him like you. And then you start hearing stuff, and then you see him regress big time.
Well, the difference is I'm a more loyal supporter of people.
Oh, jeez. Loyal, you're going to run right off the cliff with him like Thelma and Louise. You and Kyler Murray going off the cliff.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.